Hiya Gerry, lovely to meet up with you and do some further work on your game. Just a quick recap on the key points. The key areas really that we were trying to isolate was first of all your understanding of left tilt during the golf swing, and then your ability to extend in the through swing, therefore keeping you in the position where you are hitting out at the golf ball. What we're seeing here on the top left is a player who is coming out of the inclination that he has to the ground at setup. So when we set up to the golf ball, we're tilted forward towards the ground, and we should maintain that angle. So in order for us to do that, the shoulders need to turn at approximately 90 degrees to the angle that we're tilted forward. And you can see there that as you start to take the club back, the left shoulder works up a little bit too much, and it continues in that vein throughout your backswing, pushing you up and causing you to lift the arms off the rib cage. Now, as we explained to you, we're not maintaining the spine angle during the backswing. The spine is continuously turning, extending, i.e. standing up, and tilting to the left in order to make a good, centered, balanced backswing. So the biggest difference between you and where you want to be is tilting to the left. Now remember, you've turned through 90 degrees, so left tilt now is towards the golf ball. And what we did to explain this, we got you to hit some shots just thinking, or make some swings, just thinking about getting the left shoulder to work down. So what we've done here is just ask you to take the left shoulder down, and you can see as you do that, the shoulder's now turning on a tilted angle at 90 degrees to the angle you were tilted towards the ground at setup. So the difference between the two backswings you're seeing there is the degree of left tilt. That's going to make controlling the path of the club and the low point of your golf swing much easier. We then worked on your ability to extend. One of the things we saw during the downswing was that even though you were getting the club a little bit more inside than you were before, nice position there, the tendency then was to swing quickly to the left on the way through, and that was ruining all the hard work that you'd done in the backswing in the early part of the downswing. So you can see the club nicely on the inside, but then from about waist level in the downswing to just before impact, the club now is back on the outside and swinging to the left. So we had to look at why that's happening. The reason that's happening is that as you come through the golf ball, we should be extending. Now what we mean by extending is keeping the hips moving forward, straightening the back up, and you can see there what you're actually doing is flexing forward. So we've got this flex forward. Now remember, a little bit like with the left tilt, we turn through 90 degrees, so when we flex forward, it's now towards the target. We look at what we did now is we took away all the sources of power. The only source of power you now have is the standing up or the extending of the body here in the downswing, because we're not going to let you make a backswing. So we're just going to try and move this ball as far forward as possible without a backswing. And you can see as you do that, you push up off the ground, the spine extends, it doesn't flex forward, you can see the hips moving forward, and now we've got this nice body over the left leg look to the follow through. So the difference between those two follow throughs is that the upper body or the upper centre has stayed in position and the hip centre has moved forward. And again, that is a standing up piece as we were explaining out on the range. So plenty of work working the left shoulder down. Keep thinking left shoulder down to initiate your backswing, and then lots of work on this drill where we just move forward, no backswing, just trying to move the ball forward as far as we can, learning to extend and use the body properly during the through swing, which allows us to keep the club on the inside and hit out at the golf ball for much longer. If you take a little look at those two follow throughs, top right and bottom right, there's no comparison. Great work, good session, look forward to doing it again soon. Well done.